Hey guys, welcome back or to the channel. Today we're going to be doing our first PC build. This is going to be my main editing and streaming PC. And as you guys know, it is basically impossible to get GPUs right now. So I'm going to be carrying on my old GPU from my last build, and I'll make an update video when I get my new GPU. So let's get right into it. So for parts, we're going to be using a Ryzen 7 2700X, the old RX 550 4GB from my last build, a GameX 400 cooler, a B450 Aorus Elite V2, a Western Digital Black 500 gig NVMe SSD, 32 gigs of 3200 megahertz T4 Vulcan Z RAM, and a Corsair VS650 power supply. We'll also be using a Musetex T400 PC case. And now we're going to be unboxing everything. Okay, so we're going to start with the motherboard. First, we're going to pull this thing up, and then we're going to put our CPU in. For Ryzen, we're going to make sure that the pins go into the motherboard, and then pop the latch down. It should be secure in there. Now we're going to put the RAM in. We're going to line the little notch up with the one we want. And since I have two sticks, I'm going to make sure to put them in opposite slots so that they're running dual channel. Make sure here that, as the word should say, clasp when you go down, but it's really more of a click. And then that's when you know it's in. The sides should pop in on their own. Now we're going to get a screwdriver and start with the M.2 installation. Now since we have the M.2 in, we are going to use the integrated heat spreader on the M.2 slot by peeling this off. One hand, it's a little tricky, and once we have it peeled off, we are going to slide this into there, and then pop it down onto there, and then we can screw it in. Now for the cooler, I'm actually going to put one of the RGB fans I have on the front, and then put the stock deep cool fan on the back, so it'll have a push-pull one, and the RGB will look good. So I'm gonna get the cooler ready now. So I did end up having one problem. This fan doesn't actually fit with these. So I think for now I'm just gonna use the stock fan, and then maybe in the future I will find out a way to change that. Okay, so now I'm going to put on the CPU cooler. Yes, I am going to use a stock for thermal paste because I'm broke. Now we're going to put on the cooler. Make sure to take off the takeoff tab at the bottom, like I almost didn't. So we are going to now put on the cooler. I do not like that stock mounting system. Cool, it looks all good. Now we're going to plug in the 4-pin fan header at the top. And that should be it for the cooler. So here's the case I got. It is super cool because it's like really tall. It has 4 120mm fans in the front and 2 120mm fans in the back, and space for 2 in the top and 3 on the bottom. So let's start putting stuff into it. So this is the inside of the case. I'm really liking the look of it so far, but I'm definitely gonna take off these green stickers. Already took them off of these 2 here, but I'm definitely gonna take those off. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is put my power supply into the case. That should be relatively easy, but if you're going to build a PC, make sure the fan is always on the bottom if there's a vent, but if there's no vent, then it can be on the top. But make sure the fan is not suffocating. Okay, so now with the power supply installed, I'm going to get all the cables I need and slide them through the appropriate holes. I do have ketchup and mustard cables. This power supply was a really good deal when I got it, and for 650 watts, $45 is a really good deal. So got a deal with ketchup and mustard cables till I get some cable mount extensions, but yeah. So now that I have the power supply installed, I'm going to put the motherboard into its spot, and yeah, I don't think that cable's going to be able to slip under there, but it might be able to. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay, well, I'm going to finish this up, and I will come back when I'm finished. Okay, so I just installed the motherboard and the power and the front panel connectors. Those were kind of a pain. I'm going to do the front USB 2.0 and USB 3.0. Just installed my hard drives. I have one 240 gig 2.5 inch one there, and then I have a 1 terabyte and a 2 terabyte one down there. I'm going to finish up cable managing and finish putting in all the connectors, and yeah. Okay, so I have the GPU in now. I've plugged in everything. I'm going to do a test boot, and then I'm going to finish up the cable management, because cable management is a big pain in the butt. Like, these are all the cables. I never thought it would be this much, but yep. Okay, I just finished plugging everything in, and now we're going to do a test boot. Power supply is on, and ready? Ooh, she's shiny. Woo! Let's go. Wow, looks really good in here. Since it's a successful boot, I'm gonna now work on the cable management. Just finished up my cable management. Not gonna show it to you because let's just say it's not pretty. But from the front, ignoring the ketchup and mustard cables, I would say it looks pretty good. I mean, yeah, it looks pretty good overall. Yeah. And now we're gonna do the peel and put the side panel on. You guys ready for this? Try to do this one-handed. Nice peel. Flip it over. Peel 2. There we go. One more peel. I'm going to put the side panel on and boot her up. So here it is, all finished. This is my setup in the PC. I did a overclock. I was able to get 4.02 gigahertz, but I had some problems with games crashing. So I ended up sticking with 3.9 at 1.25 volts. I didn't increase the voltage because I like lower temps. And then I have my monitors and my trash headset and keyboard and mouse. And then this is basically what my setup's gonna be. I might do a setup tour, but thanks for watching the PC build video. I think it turned out really good. And yes, there's glass right here. It's like basically invisible, but yeah, I think the PC turned out really well. It looks pretty good. And yeah, I'll make sure to do an update video when I get my new GPU. So make sure to subscribe, like, comment, do all that weird stuff. And all my friends, I'm going to link you guys down in the description. So make sure to comment, and I'll heart your comment. But see you guys next time. Bye.